Through the eyes of a child, the world is full of possibilities. It's during those first years that they first discover the world around them and their relationship to it. It's when they start becoming who they are, who they will eventually be.
A quality childcare environment is what gives a child the opportunity to reach their maximum potential.
It's critical for their future that they get proper guidance, care, and education in early childhood.
In the last number of years, we've seen a lot more research emerging around the importance of brain development. We are supporting children with healthy brain development at a very young age. Most children come out with an equal opportunity for potential, but it's the environments that they're in and the experiences they have in those first formative years that make those lifelong differences.
Grant MacEwan University offers a 2-year diploma in early learning and childcare. It's designed to transform students into knowledgeable, competent, and compassionate early childhood professionals.
What the program does well is educate students on the nuances of childcare, from child development to relationships to how to build resiliency in children.
I don't really know of any other program that teaches you how to work with children of that age any better.
Young children learn through play, and our graduates learn to play with them. But make no mistake, the program is a serious education in the field of early childhood education.
When we say learning through play, and people think, okay, well, what do we do? Just, play with the children? No, there is a meaningful purpose for that play, and it's only trained person that is able to determine and stimulate the child's learning through play. Everything that you do, every decision that you make, every interaction that you share with a child has a strong basis in theory, and we ask students to really identify what those theories mean and where they come from.
Students complete a rigorous academic course load focused on child development, curriculum for early learning and play. Courses in communication with children, working with families, and field placement give them the opportunity to practice their skills in their communities.
The MacEwan program is stellar. The foundation of the program really is the child development side, learning all the ages and stages and how they are developing physically, mentally, emotionally, creatively. There's a lot in the program about communicating effectively, not only with your co-workers but also with children and families. And the program teaches you how to find resources for families, support families,
and be parents' partners. And only through that, when we become parents' partners, that we're able to make a difference in a child's life.
The instructors are very knowledgeable, give their students 100% of their attention and time. The class sizes are small.
And so you're able to build strong relationships with the other students that you're working with, as well as the instructors.
The faculty members had a real passion for the field, and were often doing more research in the field and getting the latest information in terms of child development and how to interact with children.
The one thing you can predict about children is that they're unpredictable. That's why there's simply no substitute for hands-on experience. MacEwan's early learning and childcare program includes a significant placement component. Students spend over 200 hours a term in field placement, taking their classroom theory and putting it into practice. When it comes to working with children, sometimes you need to roll up your sleeves and get your hands dirty.
Field placement is basically taking all the theory that's learned and it's bringing it into a hands-on learning. When I went through the program, there's 4 different placements that I went to, and each was very different.
When students have that opportunity, they get a chance to figure out what works, what doesn't work, and how the most important part of placements is about relationship building. And how do you build relationship with children of all ages? And having the experience to practice those skills are really important. And when it doesn't work, how do you problem solve?
And then you get to come back and sort of debrief with a community of peers that are similar to yourself, share your experiences and learn from one another. So I see it being a really wonderful sort of jumping off point for a career in childcare, because you have a pretty good sense by the time you get out there what you might be expecting.
There is an increasing demand for qualified early childhood professionals. As society continues to place more value on early childhood care and learning, career options continue to grow. And as long as there are children, there are jobs.
How fast can you get through the program, graduate, and come out and start working for us? That's pretty much what they would hear from anyone in the childcare field right now. In fact, we work with 900 programs across Alberta, all of whom are always looking for childcare professionals. There is a shortage oftentimes of number of people that they require.
There is a variety of opportunities available out there. Naturally, you have childcare centres and school-age care centres, but there's also jobs as childcare assistants. There's jobs as kindergarten assistants, preschool teachers, play school teachers. There's work in women's shelters, Head Start programs, so there's a variety of places to go with the education.
And I think people going into this now are sort of creating some really long-term professional direction for themselves because it looks like it's just continuing to grow.
Working with young children is an exciting, inspiring, and rewarding career, with new opportunities constantly emerging. Graduates make a real contribution to the well-being of children, their families, and the community. Get a diploma in MacEwan's Early Learning and Childcare program and make a difference in the life of a child.
When you work with children, I think it's such a gift. They're such wonders, and the curiosity that they have helps us all to be curious in our own lives.
You know that you are making a difference, that these children are going to grow up and be future citizens.